welcome to Indigo Wings. I'm Tina and today's video is going to be about manifestation with the goddesses. So what I will say is that a good goddess to start off with is the goddess Vesta. She's the goddess of home and hearth, so she would be the one to, if you were to try and manifest something around the home and beyond as well, you can use or ask Vesta's help with beyond the home as well. But she's the goddess of wishes, abundance, spark, fire, hence the hearth. So she would also help with food as well. So if you wanted something you could inform, like create a soup for instance, or a stew, and you could ask the goddess Vesta to, you could stir it and meditate around it and ask the goddess Hester to bless the food that you eat, to encourage manifestation to grow within and out. So it comes straight from, I don't know exactly what I'm going to get sometimes when I start these videos. It's just the video idea comes to mind and then I start the process. But Vesta is for good outcomes, but she is a home, so blessings around the home, abundance around the home is Vesta's way. But we have got the goddess guidance oracles, and we are going to ask the goddesses to bring us out manifestation energy. How can you manifest what you want to manifest? So but I did want to just mention that you could create an altar to a goddess. You could create an altar to Vesta within your home, and you could, like I said, when you're cooking, you could ask goddess Vesta for her help in manifestation. You could, like, we've got bonfire coming up. We've got November, so we've got bonfire coming up, bonfire night, and like fireworks and that kind of thing, where the spark is and the passion maybe. So you could use that energy to invoke Vesta too. So okay, I'm going to swing out 3 of these to ask. Okay, and how? So we have Sulis. She's the goddess of water, bodies of water. She's an English goddess. Spend time near water such as lakes, rivers, the oceans, and recharge your batteries. So Gideon's saying that water would kind of refresh you, your energy-wise, in order to boost your manifestation. So cleansing and letting go is part of manifestation too. I'm getting this sense of, so you can do that in many forms. So bath, showers, create a ritual. If you've got any form of water that you could put on your altar and change quite frequently, obviously, and ask the goddess Sulis to bless your water. You can do moon water, and ask for it to bless you, to bring in your manifestation and your wishes by the moon energies. But we've got the water is a way forward for manifestation. So we've got cleansing, we've got drinking some moon water, putting your water on your altar in some form. We have Mau. Now I am terrible at pronouncing all names, so do forgive me if I say things that aren't the right name, because that's me. So we have, you're called upon to help the environment. So manifestation can come in that you are giving and you are grateful. So giving and grateful. So for instance, in the UK we are coming into winter, and I've just started to tidy up the garden a little bit, and I might put some winter flowers in and see how they go. But I'm giving the garden its TLC, I'm giving nature its TLC, making sure the birds are getting their seeds, and knowing that they've got water and their food for the winter time. You are giving. Yes, environment, you can give a lot more. You can, I recycle, but you can do lots of different things environmentally. and you are giving your energy out, and you're also extremely grateful for what you have. You're grateful for anything that nature gives you. You're grateful for the food on your plate, because that's what nature has given you, what Mother Earth has given you. So the gratitude is a big part of manifestation. Massive part of manifestation is gratitude to the universe, Mother Earth, and for what she's given you. You're grateful for what you have, and you're grateful for what you will have, is what I'm hearing. We have Bath. Or is it Bathat? Independent. You are independent in the foundation of your strength and success. So we've got lots of gold in that. Lots of prosperity feeling. But it's almost like that manifestation and that look, you can't rely on anybody else to kind of try and bring it to you. You have got to take some focus and control in it, and that there is a case of that, you know, there is a case of letting go as well at the end. So we want to manifest something, we give it its time, we give it its ritual, we give it its energy, we give it its gratitude and thankfulness for what's coming, and then we get on with things. We create and we take charge. If you want money to come to you, how is it going to come to you? You know, will you take on a few more hours? Will you get a promotion? Will you go around seeing how much money you can save on your bills? There's all manner of ways for money to come to you, and yes, there is a way, like, you know, you could win money. But I'm not telling you to go out and start doing all these lottery things at all, but it's like the man is saying, I'm asking for all this money, I'm asking for a big lottery win, but never actually puts the ticket on. So the universe can't comply. It can't give you that because you're not actually taking charge and giving, you're not playing your part, in other words. So the independence is almost feeling like play your part in the universe as well. So we've got the Goddess, Gods and Guardians deck here. See what else we get for manifestation. Mary Magdalene, Sacred Marriage. So, I mean, that's the awesome. When I'm saying independence, take focus, that could be that a couple needs to take focus there. A couple that wants to manifest something together. Now, take what resonates and leave the rest. So we have some here, the energy of a couple wanting to manifest a reality around them. And so it takes two of them to do it, not just the one. So almost it's two sides there, isn't it? You've got to take your own responsibility to your side, but on that sense, on manifestation, there is got to be a level or a boundary set on bringing it about. Now, some of you obviously it won't relate to, but there is something there about a couple's wanting to manifest something together. Two are stuck together then. So we have the Mermaid of Lemuria, Joy, and we have Isis, Sacred Contracts. So let's see what we get with these. Joy. Yeah, a good part of manifestation is just having fun. Play with it. Really play with the energy that brings it in. To say, again, I'm hearing gratitude, but it's almost like if something really small comes in that you've asked for, it could be that you get, you're asking for money, but you're actually not asking for a certain amount. So you could actually just win £100 and go, well, that wasn't what I actually had in mind, but the universe doesn't know what really, because you've not given it a set, so it's giving you money. But the here is to celebrate the little things that come in. Celebrate everything. Celebrate the fact, that you got, if you're in business and a new client came in, great. you've got an extra client, an extra client. Celebrate that. In work, maybe somebody else has come into work and they make your job a little easier. There's just so many ways to bring a celebration into manifestation. So celebrate every single win, be it small or big. Bring joy in, bring playfulness, bring in happiness, bring in just a little bit of fun to the manifestation. Can't be all serious, can't be all so deeply entrenched in the focus. It's, the manager, it has to have some maneuverability, some flexibility. So bring in the joy, bring in for the playfulness, bring in gratitude, and celebrate. Really celebrate. You can celebrate in many different ways. I don't personally drink, so I couldn't say. Maybe I can have a mocktail, hold a mocktail up to the celebration that something great's happened, be it small or big. Light a candle and say, it just gives, I'm so thankful for that, and we're just going to have a really nice meal, something. So we have Isis, sacred contracts. So this would say to me that I feel like maybe working through a meditation on where your contracts were before you came here, and it's like a bit like a karmic field, a karmic debt, or a karmic waking through. What contracts did you have before you came into this life, and working through them and manifesting something bigger and better than. I'm trying to see what spirit are actually trying to give me fully for this. So sorry for going quiet. I'm just trying to see if I get any more. I want an opening for it, really. I just sense to feel like that there is definitely an opening there for you to work with. You're going to work with that inner self and that inner being from where you are to unlock something in contracts to the soul. So working with the goddess Isis, she is like the goddess of all goddesses. She is very, very magical, very, very powerful goddess in herself. She invokes the sun around you. So invoking the goddess Isis, maybe creating an altar, creating a magical altar for her, and asking her to help you with these contracts that are within your souls, and seeing where you can work with them. She's also the goddess of renewal and rebirth. So it could be that we're having that feeling of rebirth and renewal and change coming in when it comes to your manifestation. You might be frustrated and feel why things haven't, why has things not worked, and it could be that these contracts that you've created within your soul have stopped certain amount of manifestation. Now take what resonates and leave the rest, I will say. But it feels like working with the goddess Isis might help you along with these contracts. So doing some meditation, doing some research on the goddess Isis, on how you can work with her. But she is the goddess of renewal, goddess of she also invokes the sun as well, so sun energy. And lastly, we will have the butterfly maiden, beautiful change. So you do have change coming on the way on your manifestation skills. Work with which goddess calls to you. It might not be Isis, it might be one of the others, it might be one that have not brought up at all. Just see what comes in your dreams, see what comes around you, what you see around you. Your goddess will appear and want to help you. The goddess here is the butterfly maiden. She's one from manifestation of change. She brings change and transformation around you, and it's magical transformation. You may be feeling reluctant, and the feeling of the contracts is what stalls you into place. But we can maneuver, because each life has its power to move past karmic energy, because you've worked on those patterns, you've worked on your timings, and it kind of opens up to the new. So you could ask what is it in your shadow work perhaps that you need to work on to release certain things? What is it that you need to release? What is it that you need to work on, you know, in order to release yourself from any kind of contracts that the soul has? Because absolutely 100% you can remove those, but it is about kind of figuring out, like I said, I wasn't going to do it, I always do it, don't I? But the last one there, I play around with the cards. Protect your energy. So we dryad, protect your energy. So manifestation sometimes is about keeping stuff to yourself and not broadcasting it out. Don't go around telling people all your plans. Protect that within until it's ready to birth out, ready to rebirth yourself, transformation and change, but you do it within your own personal time, and don't broadcast it until you're good and ready and it's starting to flourish for you. Okay, now take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope some of you enjoyed that, and I do really appreciate your likes, subscribes and comments, and I shall see you